got a bunch of this AT&T DirecTV gear that I was going to try to sell. I decided just to go ahead and scrap it. I want to try to get a workspace. I was thinking about selling or trying to build some electric bicycles powered by solar and wind, but well, not build, but use other people's products and put them all together. Just basically assemble a rig I have in mind, but I need a workspace, so I was thinking turning this one into that and then clear out this one, so more storage, so it's not going to just be a stash hole where I throw stuff. And get this out of the way, and it would be hard to sell a lot of that with these. I mean, you could sell them, but it would take a long time and wouldn't be worth a ton and wouldn't be worth much. But so anyways, long story short, I need some money today, so I'm going to take these to the scrap yard. I'll clean them up a little bit. I want to get a spot in the shade. And then I found some aluminum lighting fixtures. Some nice big chunky transformers in there. That's gonna be my second load. So basically what the deal is today is that I got my YouTube AdSense check yesterday, and I deposited it all into my stock market account on Robinhood without thinking that I need to pay my electric bill and my Cox cable bill. So I'm gonna come up short, and how I say it's good to have this stuff around. These are like little small bank accounts when you got scrap stored away. So there it is. You take care of the deal. Don't want that hanging in my wheel. That would take care of the deal. Alrighty then. But anyways, for a couple months now I've been thinking about doing that electric bicycle deal, but it's kind of a work in progress. It's a good excuse to start cleaning out this unit now. It's probably actually a good thing that I didn't pay those bills. This place closes from 1 to 2 for lunch. Nice spot in the shade here. It's gonna work out good. Let's see, it's 1:42. 20 minutes. Clean this up, get it together. It's gonna work out just about perfect. Look at this scrapyard rig. What do you think about that? That's the one they use to pull around the trailers around the yard. Okay, here I've got some tin shred. Here I've got some aluminum breakage and some dirty brass. Let's see what they give me for that. It'll probably just go as aluminum breakage. Got some junk wire, some low grade wire. Good number 2 insulated copper wire. I was pressing this down like that, so there's actually quite a bit in there. Got some Ethernet. That's the best wire I've got here. That'll be about 60 cents a pound, 50 cents a pound, 20 cents a pound. And then I've got a bucket of miscellaneous, got some copper, some brass, some stainless steel. None of it's enough to weigh. I'll see if they just want to give me something for it, like a pound of dirty brass or something like that. Sometimes they'll do that. And then over here I've got myself a box of garbage. They stopped buying these batteries a while back. They used to buy those. I don't have anywhere to sell these now. It's kind of a bummer. And then some golf balls and some rubbish that was in there. Let's go see how much it all weighs, or how much it's all worth. Here's the first load. Get out of the sunlight so you can see what's going on. 64 pounds, 10, 256. pound of dirty brass. That was those 3 different categories together, 55 cents. 5 pounds aluminum breakers for 40 cents. 13 pounds low-grade copper wire, insulated, $2.60. There was 5 pounds of that Cat 5 for $3. There was 14 pounds of number 2 insulated copper wire for $7. Grand total $16.11. Got the second load going here. It's gonna be a soiree of stuff. A little bit of brass. Brass will be about the best thing I have. Some brass pipe. I think it's brass. Let's see. Sometimes they're stainless. Usually they're brass, so when I got that on there. Ah, never mind. Stainless. The other way around, I guess. But this will probably be about a $15 load as well, maybe, give or take. Just chiseling away. Load 2 separated out. There's a lead battery in here. This place doesn't take lead batteries, so I'm gonna take the battery out of there. A couple screws, a handful of screws. And I gotta take that up the street. Got a pile of garbage again. A little bit of Cat 5 wire with a handful of copper. Neither one are enough to weigh. Sometimes they'll give me like a pound of Cat 5 for all that or something. Just see what they want to do. I might take it back. Who knows what's going to happen. Tin shred. Bucket of tin shred. Stainless steel. Some electric motors. Transformer. Same thing at this yard. Tote of aluminum breakage. Some chunky transformers in there. Clean brass. Clean aluminum. Junk wire. Fabulous bucket of empty. Number 2 insulated copper wire. That's gonna do it. Second load was 11.44. 23 pounds aluminum breakers, $1.84. Number 2 insulated copper, 4 pounds, $2. Clean aluminum, 3 pounds, 60 cents. 4 pounds brass, $4.80. 2 pounds electric motors, 24 cents. Stainless steel, 1 pound, 20 cents. Low grade copper wire, insulated, 2 pounds, 40 cents. 34 pounds of tin shred for $1.36. There it is. So I'm gonna go run some stuff to the used video game store and finish off what I need. Well, first I'm going to take this apart. What's up, man? That's good. That's the good stuff. Here's what that looks like on the inside. This is what I'm gonna sell to the battery store. I want to show you something real quick. These pop can pull tabs, certain charities will do this. I want to show you this real quick. There's 329 pounds, let's call it 330 pounds of these pull tabs. These guys. There's certain charities out there that tell people that those are worth a bunch of money. And that 330 pounds is worth 105, about $115. And I did the numbers on it, and if you pulled those tabs off cans non-stop for an hour, you'd make about 15 cents an hour, because those pull tabs are basically worthless. And that pile over there that's worth $115, that's roughly 700 labor hours. If you were to sit there and do it non-stop, it took those people at least 700 hours, and that's if you work like a robot. So maybe 800, 900 labor hours went into making $115. That whole system, and I don't mean to be the party pooper here, but that whole system is rooted in an urban legend that goes way back that said those things are worth a bunch of money. I don't want to cause any conflict or anything, but anyone who tells you that those pop tabs are worth any amount of money that's even this side of delusional. Just it's a lie. I hate to tell you, but now if there's a charity event where someone's matching, you know, $1 for every pound or something, you know, out of their own pocket, you know, maybe there's something like that. But those pull tabs by themselves, it's a joke. If you work like a robot, you'll make about 15 cents an hour pulling those off of there. So anyways, that's the numbers, that's the truth. There's no way around it. I was in a hurry at the video game store, didn't turn the camera on. That was the bank, mission accomplished, with 3 minutes to spare. What do you think about that? I've got quite a few comments from people regarding my do-it-yourself double tote cargo system video I made, and they were talking about how I should get some U-bolts or some hardware and bolt it on there real secure rather than use bungee cords. But the problem is with scooters is the gas cap is under the seat, and I need that tote to be here. Putting the tote way back here behind the axle really affects the handling. It gets real squirrely and dangerous, so the tote needs to be here. See what I mean? And also it needs to be kind of against my back a little bit so I can feel the load and whatnot, and it becomes kind of part of your body, almost like a passenger, you know. So it has to be easily removable, you know. It simply wouldn't be practical to take a wrench and socket and, you know, undo a bunch of bolts and and then redo it every time you get gas, because you got to get gas very often with these things. My tank only holds 1.4 gallons. I carry fuel bottles, which gives me another 0.8 of a gallon. So I got almost another gallon of fuel here. I got the link for these fuel bottles down in the description if you want to check it out. I highly recommend this kind of stuff. You can take these camping. You can take them on a motorcycle. They also hold, you know, any kind of fuel for camping stoves and stuff. But they're wonderful for a scooter. I put them right down here. One thing I've noticed is these red ones I bought here, the fill line has worn off in here moving around. See, they're supposed to have a fill line. You're not supposed to go past that fill line so it doesn't get too much pressure built up in there. But these red ones, that paint has worn off. I can't see the fill line. I mean, I know where it's at, but I just thought that was interesting. It's really coming off of there. That looks like it has a little better paint job if you're interested. But anyways, so I can carry 2 1/4 gallon of gas on this thing, which isn't bad. You know, if you're getting 80 miles a gallon, 2 1/4 gallons is not bad. But I put this here so the bolts won't dig into the seat. See that? Look at it right there. So that's working out pretty good. But anyways, I just figured I'd add that. All your ideas were really good for sure, but for a bicycle or a motorcycle, you know, you would want something real secure, and you could bolt it down permanent, but it has to be removable. The Yamaha Zuma is the one I wanted to get. I just didn't have the funds. I settled on this bike because it's comparable to the Yamaha Zuma. It's almost half the price. The Yamaha Zuma has the gas fill right here, and I wanted to get that specifically for that reason, so I could secure the tote. But even then I would still need to get into my cargo hole, you know. So anyways, I figured I'd point that out. I hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you enjoyed the scrapyard action, and as always, thanks for watching.